I am from Shri Guru Nanak Mission Public School. Today, I feel really privileged for being selected for the storytelling competition. Today, the topic for my story is A House is Not a Home with the theme My Backpack of Memories. Once there lived a tiny looking girl named Elena. She was quite extroverted and loved spending time with her mother. One day during class, she went on a walk with her mother. Her mother looked around and suddenly sat her down on a nearby bench. Her mother looked at her and said, "Sweetie, this place feels like home, doesn't it?" Elena cried. She looked at her mother and said, "It for surely does, Mom. Everything about this place and town feels like home." Her mother paused. She looked at her and said, "But you know, sometimes we have to let go of something that feels like home for a new change." Elena felt her words stood still. Her eyes widened. She looked at her mother and said, "Mom, does that mean we are moving?" Elena's mother hesitated, but she agreed, saying, "Yes, sweetie, we have to, because a change in a life is must." Since then, Elena felt her heart strain. After a few days, she packed her bag. She stood in her empty room, but the room, which was once filled with laughter and memories, felt really empty. Elena then came out of her room. She looked everywhere. She visited every corner of her house, but everything felt blurred. As tears started finally streaming down her cheeks, she went out. Her mother looked at her and wiped the tears. Her mother said, I know that we have created a lot and lots of memories in this place, but it's time to do a new adventure." Since then, Elena moved to her new house. She stood in the house. When she spoke, her voice echoed, but the emptiness was still there. One day, to ignore the discomfort, she opened her luggage. Then she suddenly saw another backpack labeled My Backpack of Memories. She opened the backpack curiously, but her eyes widened as she opened the bag. Her tears finally started streaming again. She looked there. There were some seashells from her trip, some letters from her old school, and some bracelet that her friend had given her. She set those things down in her room, and suddenly, with something that was peeling off, felt like home. She felt a warm stream of comfort in her chest, something that she couldn't explain. That night, she again went on a walk with her mother. She quietly poked her mother's side and asked her mother, "Mom, our house, a home, are two different things?" Her mother smiled. She carried her and said, "Of course, sweetie, they both are really two different things. A house is simply something that is made of walls, plain bricks, and emptiness, while a home is where we have created memories that are never meant to be forgotten." Since then, Elena understood the meaning of home. She made new friends, invited them over, and loved spending time with them. And in our life, we go through many stuff, but that doesn't mean that we won't find our home again. With time, everything fills in place, the surrounding, the outside environment, and even the peoples. After we leave a good home, doesn't mean we won't find another one. It's just we have to